Hey, Get Your Thoughts here, coming at you with another video. We've got our fertilizer tank. It is refilling, so I got a bunch of time. So can't do any watering till that's done, so I'm going to go ahead and work on this nozzle and give you a nice close-up of that. All around the outer rim where my spray is, or the shower nozzle, that's been clogged by debris that's made it into my hose. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that now. Figured you might want to see how it goes. And maybe some of you are struggling with the same thing, and this might help you with that. So let me get you in good and close, and we'll take a look and see what's going on. We'll use some shop tools to do that, and see if we can get it sorted, or see if I got to go buy a new one. All right, let's get you in here. This is kind of my work table out here, so it's got a lot of debris on it. Got a little fertilizer water on it. That's okay. We're used to working in damp environments. So this is a nozzle from Home Depot. It's got several different settings. I've never noticed that before. You'll see that. They have a happy face in that one. Wish it actually put out water, but I don't think it does. So anyway, this is the outer ring. This is what we need. There's all sorts of plant and soil debris in there because reasons. Oh. And that's not the right screwdriver for it. I'm going to pause this and I'll come back and get the right one. Alright, all that time walking over and back, I still haven't even gotten 20 gallons in my tank. So this is a better size screwdriver for this. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Gotta love Phillips. They are designed to pop out of the screw so you don't strip it out. The problem is if you don't have the exact right Phillips, then you end up stripping out the screw anyway. That's why I think a lot of folks went to Torx. Much better. So I'm holding this down in case there's a spring under there. Yeah, it's probably not going to work very well. There's a bunch of plastic on that. Pull that straight up. So it looks like we've got a rubber gasket where our screw set in there. There's a detent right there. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of set this down and see what we need to do next. I think we need to pop this up. Let's see if we can just use this. It doesn't want to just pop out. Try and use this to pull it out. Well, that answers that question. I don't believe you can just pop that out. That's kind of inconvenient. Must have a tab or retainer of some kind down there, so it won't just pop out. Yep, nope. That is just in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this tip cleaner, and we're going to go through and just kind of pull things and push things back the other way. We'll try to get water to flow through the opposite direction, because that is not removable. Great. There's a lot of little tiny holes on this. It's like little bits of peat moss, bits of flour, some tiny bits of sand. Not F-L-O-W-R, the O-W, not the O-U. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty well clogged. Don't know that this is going to clean well, but don't have much of a choice. I wish the holes on the breaker nozzle would be larger, because that's much easier to clean. These are pretty doggone small. A little bit of lint in that one. That one felt like it was a bit of perlite. Still going on our tank. Only have 150 gallons in there so far. Let's see if we can get that one out. Yeah. Got to get to 225 on the tank. If you need one of these tools, you'll find them in the welding section of your local hardware store. It's called the tip cleaner. It's designed for oxy-acetylene welding. Alright, we're going to try this with some water. Move our hose and see if we can get it to come out. See if we can get it to go out. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that was kind of messy. I don't know how much debris came out, but I got all wet. All right, we'll put this back together. So, just line up full. That's the largest hole is full. All right. That should be the cone. It says soaker, that means it's the outer rim. It's missed. Yeah, so maybe these are opposite. That should be flat. Yep, it says flat. So that's the flat, that's the flat. So we'll line that up because there's where the water comes out. So that up with that. Put our screw back in there. Tighten them back up. And after we get all the baskets watered, where we've got the full end, we'll go ahead and reassemble the whole thing. And try it from there. There we go. And maybe we'll assemble it now. That way I can water the 4-inch twice, get them nice and soaked. Get my tools out of the way. Okay. So this piece goes on here, and this is a newer thing that they're doing. They're just rolling a indent around here. I don't really care for it. It doesn't seem to work super well. It seems to be a point of failure. And they've got a O-ring that goes over, so I'm going to put the O-ring on. It rolls down into that indentation. This slips on like that, makes a seal right down here, and this comes up and captures it all. There we go. Back together. So as soon as that tank's done, we'll go ahead and give this a try and see how well it works. Okay, I've got my cleaned nozzle. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to just try some test sprays. Oh, probably got to get it to the shower. There we go. Set the shower. There we go. That is a much better thing. So that worked fairly well. It was all clogged up last time, so running a tip cleaner through it opened up that shower quite a bit, and we get a much better spray coverage on that. Let's go ahead and finish watering our 4-inch. Get the stuff that's close. And you can see the stuff that's further. Got some of them that are clogging up again. I'll figure out how to get that taken apart, but it probably 75% of them are clogged earlier, so this is a bigger improvement. Get all that 4-inch watered. So there you go. There is a good quick fix of a watering wand, cleaning out the holes that got all clogged up with the shower nozzle. So it's much easier to water the 4-inch now. Yeah, probably 75% of those holes have been clogged, and just pushing the debris back through and then washing it back down the line, or back out of the nozzle, helped tremendously. So now that the 4-inch are almost done watering, I'll get to the baskets. So about a third of the greenhouse left to water. It's been a couple hours. Hoping to wrap up. Overcast is kind of socked in a little bit thicker, so I should be able to close up the greenhouse when I'm done and head out, and it shouldn't get too much hotter. I don't think the clouds are going to break anytime soon. So that means I'll be up tomorrow to water the 4-inch again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed just seeing a little bit of maintenance. Hope you learned something. Ag Teacher Thoughts out.